Jim and Della were happily married. There were two precious possessions about which the lovely couple both took mighty pride. One was Jim's gold watch, which he loved so much. This watch had been his father's and his grandfather's precious possession. He always had a desire to have a golden chain for his watch instead of the old leather strap, but he did not have the required money to buy it. On the other hand, Della's precious possession was her beautiful long hair. She always admired her hair and took good care of it. Della always desired to possess a special ornamental comb that she found in a Broadway window, but it was too expensive for her to buy it. On a Christmas Eve, Della wanted to buy a special gift for Jim. She wanted to make Christmas special by buying for him the gift that he desired most: the golden chain for his golden watch. But she discovered that she did not have enough money to buy it. So she decides to sell her most precious possession, her beautiful hair. She visits the nearby shop of a hairdresser who buys Della's long hair for $20. Della then uses the money to buy a platinum pocket watch chain for Jim's golden watch. She paid $21 for the platinum pocket watch chain. She knew that it was a perfect gift for him because sometimes he looked painfully at his otherwise grand watch on account of the old leather strap that he used in place of a chain. When Jim comes home from work that evening, he stood still for a moment, having his eyes fixed upon Della and on her hair. And there was an expression in them that she could not read, and it terrified her. It was not anger, nor surprise, nor disapproval, nor horror, nor any of the sentiments that she had been prepared for. He simply stared at her fixedly with that peculiar expression on his face. "You have cut off your hair?" asked Jim laboriously. Della said, "I have cut it off and sold it." Jim drew a package from his overcoat pocket and threw it upon the table. It was the present that he had bought for Della. It was the ornamental combs that she had desired to have always. Jim gives Della her present, a set of ornamental combs, which now she will be unable to use until her hair grows back. They were expensive combs, she knew, and her heart had simply craved and yearned over them without the least hope of possessing them. And now they were hers. But the tresses that should have adorned the coveted ornaments were gone. Now Jim had not yet seen the beautiful present that Della had brought for him. She held it out to him eagerly upon her open palm. It was a golden chain for his gold watch. "Give me your watch. I want to see how it looks on it," she said. But instead of obeying, Jim fell on his couch, smiled and said, "Dell, let's put our Christmas presents away for a while. They are too nice to use just at present. I sold the watch to get the money to buy your combs." There was deep silence and a warm embrace. Although Jim and Della are left with gifts that they cannot use, they realize how far they are willing to go to show their love for each other and how priceless their love really is. The Magi, as you know, were wise men, wonderfully wise men who brought gifts to the babe in the manger. Here is the story of two foolish children who most unwisely sacrificed themselves to give gifts to the one they loved most. Of all who give and receive gifts, those who give up their best to give their best to the one they love are the wisest. They are the Magi. There is more joy in giving than receiving.